What's up, guys? It's your girl Lily, and I'm back with another banger. And tonight, I'm doing it a little bit different, y'all. I'm gonna be doing a mukbang, of course, and I'm gonna do a story time of a DV story that I went through when I was young. So that's what we're gonna talk about tonight, and I'm gonna show y'all what I got. I'm gonna put on me a little napkin, y'all, because I don't want to mess up this shirt. Foremost, I got me some Hidden Valley Ranch. Let's make sure it's open. Okay, it's open. And I got me some homemade pizza that me and my son just made. Same pizza we made on a video that day. I got me some Minute Maid fruit punch. I got me a water. I'm gonna go ahead and open my water. I'm actually gonna set this on the table. We're gonna need it. And I got some seafood, y'all. I got some crab legs. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the story how I got this food today for free. I made a mistake and gave the customer the wrong food, right? Told me to throw it away, but I brought it home. So it's some crab legs, some shrimp, some corn, all that good stuff. And we finna eat, y'all. We finna eat and we finna talk. So y'all got some crab legs, I got some corn, and then I got some shrimp and some sausage, I think. No, not sausage. Potato. Kind of spicy. And then I got me some ranch for my pizza. If you know me, you know I like a little ranch for my pizza. Forgive me if I'm smacking. It's good. It's smacking good. So forgive me. Y'all don't even know where to start because all this is my favorite. But this is a bit spicy. Seafood boil, it's really not the type of seafood boil that I'll get. But since it was free, we're gonna eat it. Right? Can y'all see it? So guys, I was 16 years old. I met this guy. I'm not saying no names. I'm gonna just call him Joe. Joe was very abusive, y'all. Say the first year that we dated, everything was fine. We fell in love. He was actually my first love, right? So we was madly in love. To the point, yeah. To the point where we didn't want to be without each other. That was a red flag right there. Because the fact that we couldn't go without each other, like being near each other. And when we went with each other, we would get up. So that wasn't good. It was tight. It became toxic. So like I said, the first year I was with him, it was good. We fell in love, my first love, right? But the second year, look at that crap. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I was in my house. But the second year, that's when the abuse started. Like, he didn't want me to leave at all. I couldn't even go visit my family. So, he became very extremely abusive. He used to put his hands on me all the time. He used to tell me how he gonna KILL me. So, in my 7th year, when I turned 17, At 18, I was in a domestic violence relationship. At such a young age, y'all. I remember one time, y'all, I was staying with his mom. He made me stay with his mom because he can keep an eye on me. I couldn't go nowhere. Nowhere. And he was about 2 years older than me. So if I was 16, I think he was about 18. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah. He made me stay with his mom. I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't walk to the store. I couldn't go around the corner. Nowhere. Without his little sister or his nephew. If they wasn't with me, he'd act a fool. He go crazy. I remember one time, y'all, I had enough. And I had a friend that lived nearby his mom's house. And I left. He left and went somewhere. He left me at his mom's house, right? So I ended up leaving. That was my opportunity to leave because I had enough of being abused. And I took that time to get the hell on. So I left him with my friend's house. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I wasn't even halfway around the corner. I guess he had came back. I heard gunshots. He was going crazy. I couldn't go mind you, I couldn't go nowhere without his niece, his nephew, and his sister. So, I had got halfway around the corner and I heard the G shots. Y'all, when I tell y'all I kept running. I kept running until I made it to my friend's house. So I finally made it to my friend's house. Around there for a long time. I said I wasn't gonna go back. Well, I was so in love, y'all. I ended up calling him probably after about 3 hours of me being there. Why I called and told him where I was. It's so good. Y'all, when I tell y'all, he was there in like less than 5 minutes. And he didn't have no car. He ran from his house. Mind you, her house was probably about 5 or 10 minutes away from his house. It's a little net flying around. He ran from his house all the way to her house. When he got there, I was telling my friend not to open the door to let him in because I knew he was going to go off or try to put his hands on me. Ended up walking to the door. That's what happened. And when I walked to the door, and soon I got to the door, like halfway out the door, he snatched me out the door, y'all. Literally snatched me by my hair and drugged me. I had drug marks on this arm. That's why I got so many scars on this arm. Y'all done been through so much. And I'm not hiding my scars. Because it shows I'm still standing. And I done been through a whole lot, y'all. Wouldn't believe it. So he snatched me. He drugged me all the way off her porch into the yard. And started beating me. I end up going home with him that night. But hey, did I really even have a choice? No. Because he wasn't going to leave her house until I went with him. So y'all, we went home. That's what, I got more beatings. He beat me even more. But I was dumb. I was dumb and I was in love. So yeah. But yeah, that's one story. I got plenty more, y'all. When I tell y'all, I was traumatized from this after we broke up. We broke up when I met my son's father when I turned 19. How I got away from him, y'all, we gotta get to all that. And how I met my son's father, that might be on another story time. But I did meet my son's father at 19. But yeah. My family knew he was crazy. They used to call him Sideshow Bob from the Simpsons, because he looked like Sideshow Bob, y'all. He had these dreads that came in his face. And he really was Sideshow Bob, y'all. Because of what he did for a living. He didn't work nowhere, but he was making money. If you feel what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was traumatized all the way until I turned like 20. I was having nightmares, literally. I was having nightmares all the way until I was about 23 years old because of the abuse that I took from this man. I couldn't sleep. I had nights where I just cried because I couldn't believe I went through that. And my family didn't know. They really didn't know he was abusing me. I think my mama did, because one time he slapped me in front of my mama. In front of my mama. So I think she kind of knew. Yeah, this so good. Spicy. But I ain't gonna complain because it was free. Well, I about to say it was some sausage in there. That's a shrimp. I want some sausage. Would have been nice. Yeah, I'm sorry for smacking. It's just good. It's finger licking good. Finger licking good. Smacking. I'm gonna tell y'all one more story about this, and then we'll do. Ooh. I'm gonna tell y'all one more story about this, and then we'll do part 2. Because there's more. There's more. This person took me through pure hell. Yeah, I remember one time I was sitting in the living room. It was me, him, friends, and his sister. And we was sitting in the living room. And I think I just turned my head. We was all talking. And I think I just looked at his friend. It was like a glance, and then I looked back, you know, because I knew how crazy he was. He didn't say nothing. When he see me glance at his friend, just look at his friend, he didn't say nothing, y'all. He got up. Hold on. Commercial break. He got up and walked down a dark hallway because his mama had a dark hallway. Like when the lights was off, it was a long hallway. It was a pretty big house. So, but it was like, he got up and walked down this dark hallway, y'all, near our room. And he told me to come here. And when I came, he slapped the mess out of me, y'all. Slapped the ass out of me. And he told me to go in the room. Because I looked at his friend for 1 second. That's crazy. And then it was another time. I'm gonna tell y'all this last story. I think that was the same day. No, that wasn't the same day he slapped me. It was another day. We was all sitting in the living room. Sister messed around with his friend, right? And the man that she was messing with at the time was there. And his friend was there. And we was all just chopping it up in the living room, right? And both of her boyfriend and the man, his best friend, had the same name, nickname, or whatever. And the friend said, like, he knew her boyfriend was there. So you know how men is, they gonna show out about her boyfriend being there. My ex-friend, he said out loud that the sister S his D. S sucked his D, right? And when he said that, the sister went off because her boyfriend is there. She wanted this to me, but I say, you know, they got an argument, her and my ex-boyfriend friend, right? So her boyfriend got upset because what was being said. And he looked at my dude, my crazy Psycho Bob from The Simpsons type of boyfriend, and said to him, you ain't gonna say nothing? Mind you, this is his best friend. Of course he's not gonna say nothing. Well, he should have, that's his sister, but he didn't. So when he said something to my crazy ex, he didn't say nothing. He just ran out the front door. And when he ran out the front door, everybody knew what it was. He was going somewhere to get something, right? This is how crazy this man was. So, he came back in probably like 3 minutes after he went to get what he went to get. He went to get an assault rifle. That's what he went to get. He wanted to kill this man. Because what he had just said. He didn't really say nothing wrong. He just said, you ain't going to say nothing. But he was so crazy and messed up in the head, you couldn't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? So when he came back, everybody knew he had came back because people started scattering like roaches, including me. I ran to my room and tried to shut the door. And as I'm trying to shut my door, the man run in my room. The man who he coming for. And I pushed him out the room. I said, no, get the H up out of here. He gonna KILL both of us. You in the room with his woman. You tripping. So, y'all, when he came in there with that assault rifle, I kind of had my door. I was looking, peeping out the door a little bit. And mind you, his mom had this long hallway. His sister's room was all the way at the end. This man, and before he came in the house, the man was peeping often like around the sister's door to see where he was. So once he did come in and he seen the man peeping, he shot in his mama house. Ploosh, he shot like twice. And the bullet was this close of hitting this man. Like literally this close. It grazed the wall right where his head was. And once it happened, it happened so fast. Y'all, he took off running, went out the door, put off. They called the police. Police was everywhere. That's a whole nother story for another video about my crazy ex and the DV that I went through with him. Like for part 2, there's plenty more that I want to talk to y'all about that, because I went through a lot when I was a young girl, even to this day. But I'm not a victim, I'm a victory. God is in control of everything around me, so hey, I don't worry about nothing. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with part 2 if y'all want part 2. See y'all later. I love y'all. Money gang.